Hi, and welcome to Pimp My Noodles, the show where we give your 2-minute noodles an instant makeover. My name is Aaron. Today we are going to be dealing with leftovers. I don't know about you, but one of the things I always find in my fridge is a bit of leftover barbecue chicken. You don't want to throw it out. You can get a meal out of some chicken, something green in the fridge, preferably not mold, something that's edible. Aside from that, we're just going to use some sambal, and we're going to cook a wonderful runny 6-minute egg, which is going to just coat our noodles and be delicious right at the end.
That's right.
You will need the following ingredients. I'm going to put them up on the screen right now. Hit pause, screen grab, whatever you want to do. If you've missed it and you don't know what's there, just go to pimpmynoodles.com. How to cook it, everything like that, it's all there. Today, the noodles we're using are by a Korean company called Samyang. If I've pronounced that incorrectly, please write abusive messages to us. We love them. So the flavor is hot chicken flavor ramen. And if you notice here, look here, 2 times as spicy. We're getting crazy. Anyway, I'm babbling. Let's get to cooking this dish. We're gonna start by cooking our egg. Bring a pot of water to the boil, add your egg, but be careful, make sure you don't crack it. Okay, so this is a jumbo size egg. We're gonna cook it for about 6 minutes or so. If it's a smaller egg, don't cook them for so long. That's, well, that's not me, that's just logic. So, you use your head, you'll figure it out. Okay, so while we are absolutely enthralled watching water boil right here, I'm going to tell you where you can find us online. On socials, we're Pimp My Noodles Show. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. If you want to get this recipe, if you want other recipes, if you want to see some behind the scenes footage, anything you want to find out, it's on pimpmynoodles.com. Just remember, that is your one-stop noodle pimpin' shop. 6 minutes is up here. So we're going to take the egg out right now, carefully, and we're going to put it in the water, and that is just going to stop it cooking any further, keep it nice and runny inside. Now look, the water is already boiling, so I don't see why we just don't keep on cooking. Let's add the noodles. So check out this noodle cake, it's pretty awesome, nice and thick. We're just going to jam that straight in, cook it for 2 minutes. We're actually going to use the noodle water a little bit later on for a bit of stock, so we'll add a bit of flavour. The packet says to cook these noodles for 5 minutes. I think that's a bit excessive because we are going to add these to the pan and cook them later, and you don't want your noodles to be really soft. They still should be a little bit firm. So 2 minutes is enough. When 2 minutes is done, just remove it from the heat. I don't want you to empty the water though, because we are going to use some of the water as a bit of a stock thing later on. So they can sit in there for a couple of minutes, that's all right. Let's get your pan going and we're going to get our chicken cooking. Put your fry pan over the flame, add some oil. When it's hot, add your chicken. It's already cooked, so we don't have to, keep on cooking it for too long. Want to hear that sound, of course. That wonderful sound. That sound of chicken cooking. To the pan, we're going to add some ketchup menace or sweet soy or whatever you want to call it, and we're going to drizzle it on. Just a good amount so everything's covered, and just make sure that you give it all a little bit of a stir. So all the chicken is coated. The sugar in the sauce is going to just go with this wonderful dark color when the heat's applied, and it's going to be sticky and sweet and wonderful, and you're going to thank me. Okay, so the next thing we need to do while this is cooking is add our sambal. Now the sambal that I'm adding is my homemade sambal. If you want the recipe, of course, pimpmynoodles.com is where you're going to find it. You can use store-bought sambal if you want. We're not going to get angry at you. Look, we'll put this on like this. Whoa, look at that. Oh, and it aerates straight away. You can't smell that. That is spicy, my friends, okay? That is really spicy. Look at it go. Okay, we get our green beans. Jam our green beans in here. Look at this. It's looking all types of delicious. I'm loving it. Okay, so this is cooking away. You don't want to cook your green beans for too long. This is where the water comes into the mix. Okay, so the stock from the noodles, just the liquid, put a couple of spoonfuls in, add it to the pan. Look at it go like that. Isn't that awesome? Now we're going to put our noodles in. Okay, so get your pot, just really simply, get some tongs, just add them in. Doesn't matter if some more liquid goes in, we'll cook it off. Make sure that all the noodles are coated with this wonderful sauce, and I just want you to reduce it a little bit till the liquid's gone off. Let's just do it all visually. Let's not say cook it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or anything like that. Let's just cook it till it looks like this. The beans will be nice and crispy still. Chicken is wonderfully caramelized. That is 2-minute noodles pimped to the max. This is the one-stop noodle pimpin' shop, and I'll tell you why, because these noodles, look delicious. Time to plate this up. Pretty simple. We're not being fancy here. Let's just get them into the bowl. What's missing, you ask? This is chicken or the egg noodles. So we need the egg. Here we go. We're just going to do a little tap here and peel it. Take us 2 seconds. Your egg is peeled. I just simply want you to do this. Pierce the egg. All this wonderful runny yolk's going to come out. Put it all around. And just chop it, put it on top. And it's that easy. There you have it. Chicken or the egg noodles.
Pimp My Noodles.
Our quality control, our director, my partner in crime, Josh, he's going to taste this. Don't trust me, I cooked it. Trust him.
That is
Pretty good, isn't it? 2-minute noodles. You wouldn't think of it, but instant noodles can taste that good. And all we did was put some chicken in there, some beans, an egg, and some sambal. It's that easy. Yep.
There's a bit of spice in there.
It is a bit...
Not super spicy, but
There's enough to put some hair on your chest.
Got a good kick. Got to go for a bean.
There you go.
Get my greens.
Take 2.
Glad it's not mouldy.
It's always good when they go back for seconds.
That's some good noodles.
It's some good noodles, isn't it?
They've been pimped.
Cutlery? That's what we're dealing with here.
Those noodles are officially pimped.
So don't take it from me, take it from Josh. Now go behind the camera,
Yeah,
do your thing, let me do my thing. Okay, okay. Thank you for joining us on Pimp My Noodles. Okay, thank you for joining us on Pimp Your Noodle. What's the show called again?